minutes. Was it fall, summer, winter, or spring? First time you necked for more than 10 minutes.
It's in the summer.
In the summer.
Summer.
Winter.
Summer.
Remember New Year's night? How could you forget that?
You can always expect the unexpected. The Newlywed Game. And now, here's your host, the star of the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you, and welcome to our very special holiday charity show on the Newlywed Game, because today we're welcoming back 4 of your favorite alumni couples from the past who will be playing the Newlywed Game in order to win a very special grand prize for their favorite charity. And the good times will begin right after this message. Sage, it's time for some 5-point questions. As you know, gentlemen, you'll be answering these questions as you predict your wife will answer the same question when she returns. Now, if her answer matches your prediction, you'll chalk up 5 points towards a special grand prize for your favorite charity. So listen carefully, gentlemen. Remember, each question is worth 5 points. Each correct prediction brings you closer to your special grand prize. And here we go with question number 1. Gentlemen, will your wife say she last complimented you or complimented your manners, appearance, intelligence, wit, or none of those? Which one did she last compliment, Alan?
Well, I'd have to say she complimented my my intelligence because well, the other night we were coming back through Hollywood from a dinner engagement, and we were kidding about these massage parlors.
You were, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't kidding.
So you weren't kidding.
No.
You were
So
dead serious.
she finally agreed. She finally agreed that I could go to one, but the stipulation was that. I had to, if I went to a massage parlor and spent $30,
yes,
she in turn would get to spend $1,000 on clothes.
So she complimented your intelligence?
Yeah.
Sounds to me like a bad deal. Wesley?
I want to hear it again.
Oh. Manners, appearance, intelligence, wit, or none of those? Which one's she last compliment of yours?
None of those.
No, she didn't compliment
No,
you.
I always get total criticism.
Bob?
Yeah, it was strictly the last time, right? It was wit, because I come up with the things, no matter how high a seagull may fight, can still break a window with a hammer, and she thought that was fantastic.
Maurice?
Appearance.
Appearance. Next
Yes,
question,
she bought
gentlemen.
me a new shirt and tie and dressed me up.
Oh, okay. What will your wife say is the one word beginning with the first letter of her best girlfriend's first name that best describes your wife's figure? It's kind of confusing, so I'll explain it to you now. Wesley, Bara's best girlfriend's first name, whatever it begins with, come up with a word that begins with that letter that describes your wife's figure. I confused him totally.
No, you didn't. She got two really good girlfriends, but since I can't think of something to describe her with the one girlfriend, her figure.
Describing your wife's figure now with that one word that begins with the first letter of her best.
Well, because of her stomach, I'll have to say jacked up.
Would that be 1 or 2 words, folks? That's 2 words. New word.
Cute with a K.
Cute with a K. All right.
You know.
Bob? Bob?
Oh,
You take a nap? Don't take any naps now.
No, it's now, the girlfriend, can I mention her name?
Yes, first name.
Her girlfriend, Jean.
How you spell it?
Jean. Well, no, but you want the G is for her figure, right?
If it begins with a G, yes.
Yeah, Jean is G. So it's gorgeous,
Gorgeous,
because it
describing
used
your
to
wife's
growl her stomach. So now it's gorgeous. That's part of her figure.
Who?
That's Stella's. That's my wife.
Oh, Stella's your wife.
Yeah.
Oh, Maurice?
More of it.
What's so funny, Alan? Well, what are you going to say then, describing Beth's figure with one word?
Well, my wife's best girlfriend is Linda, so I'd have to say, and I'll have to say legs, but I'm afraid she won't say legs because I'm always complaining about her legs. but
You're going to say legs.
I'm going to say legs because that's the
Go
one
ahead and
thing.
say it.
That's the one thing I'm always complaining about.
All right, last of our 5-point
Your
questions.
leg.
Gentlemen, how will your wife say you would complete this sentence? This is you talking. If my wife had my what, she'd be perfect. That's you talking. Bob, if your wife had your what, she'd be perfect.
Oh, I'm first.
Yeah, you're first.
Every time you get me when I'm first. I don't have time to think.
First time you've been first.
Okay, what I'd say, Howard Cosell and I have the same thing, the mouth.
Oh, if your wife had your mouth, she'd be perfect.
Right.
Fine. Maurice?
Brains.
Brains should be perfect. Alan?
Well, I'll have to say legs again.
If your wife had your legs, she'd be perfect?
Yeah, minus
Let me see your legs.
Minus the hair.
Wesley?
Self-control.
If your wife had your self-control, she'd be perfect. Gentlemen, thank you. We'll be right back to reunite our special couples. We'll see how well the husbands have predicted what their wives will say right after this message. Recorded your predictions on cards and now have them in your laps. Every time that your prediction matches your wife's answer, you'll be given 5 points. Then the one couple with the most points at the end of the show will win that special grand prize for their favorite charity. It's reunion day. Our couples are not playing for themselves today, but they're playing for their favorite charity, and we appreciate very much having you here. Girls, question number 1. Did you last compliment your husband on his intelligence, wit, manners, appearance, or none of those? Maud?
Well, I think it was on his manners.
His manners. He
Yes.
said you complimented him on his appearance. Stella?
I last complimented him on his appearance.
Appearance.
Oh,
He
he
was so
said
nice
it was-
after the makeup man got
said-
through.
It's my little stain. No
It's
matter
his,
how high the seagull may
it's
fly,
his
you
wit.
big window with a
They're
hammer
so
and all that.
old. I hear the same ones over and over.
His wit
Yeah,
is
but
old.
it's good.
You know,
Gee, she's
it's only funny for the first 10 times.
Right.
How many times you tell me on the wit, right? You keep saying that. Gee, you're smart.
Have you ever told him half
Smart
of
Alex.
that?
Huh?
He's smart Alex.
Oh, I see.
Gee.
Vera?
I haven't complimented him on anything.
None of those. That's right.
Well, I gave Alan a little moral support, and I said his appearance.
Appearance.
Oh, baby! What? You're wrong.
It's his intelligence.
My intelligence.
Why would I compliment you on your
The last time you made that bargain with me, that offer, come back through Hollywood, that was my intelligence. You
That
knew
was
I.
an
You knew I.
insult to
you
your
knew-
intelligence.
No, you knew I wouldn't accept it.
Next question, girls. What is the one word beginning with the first letter of your best girlfriend's first name that best describes your figure? In other words, Stella, your best girlfriend's first name, take the letter it begins with and describe your figure with one word.
Jelly?
Jelly! He said it would be gorgeous!
Oh, yeah, but it starts with G. I thought that's what it was. G, Gene, G.
Jay.
Jay,
Oh,
Jay.
Jay. My spelling's shot. No wonder it was a good look. My intelligence is shot. Oh, no.
Let me see. That's pretty difficult because, it's so spectacular.
Your figure?
Yeah. Let me see. I guess you might say, juicy.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold it. Wait a minute.
I didn't know whether to
What's your
say-
best girlfriend name? What's your best girlfriend?
It could be one or two
What's
things.
your
I didn't
best
know-
girlfriend
I
name?
didn't know whether to say classy
What's your best girlfriend name? You missed the question.
I know the question.
What's your best girlfriend name?
I got the question
What's
right.
your best-
The answer wasn't right. You just didn't put down there what you were supposed
Bev?
to put down there.
I'm not sure which friend, and I'll say phenomenal.
Who in the... You have name phenomenal. Who's your best girlfriend?
I don't know.
Who do I think your best girlfriend is?
Paula.
Paula.
He said legs.
Legs for Linda.
Oh, legs my figure?
Well, as close as I could come.
Maud?
Fatima, fat.
He said it would be more.
Why more? I'm enough as it is already.
Don't you?
Oh, my friend.
Last of our 5-point questions. Girls, how did your husband complete this sentence? He said, if my wife had my what, she'd be perfect. If my wife had my what, she'd be perfect. How did he complete that sentence, Vera? If you had his what, you'd be perfect.
He'd probably say everything, but I'd say, oh, my goodness.
If you had his, please.
Looks.
Looks. He said if you had his self-control,
Wrong. You know how you always attack people. There you go. There it is. There it is. Right there.
I see it, Wesley. I see it.
There it is.
She's about to lose it, isn't she?
That's it. I rest my...
Self-control is
That's
ridiculous.
it.
Yeah, I saw it,
That's
Wesley.
it.
I saw it.
Wait a minute, whose side are you on?
Oh, his?
All right.
Oh, well, okay, I'll take
Bev?
you later.
Let me see.
If you had his what?
He's always complaining, which is why I can't understand his other answer. He doesn't like the shape of my calves. They're too thin. So I think he'd like me to have his calves.
His calves, all right. He said if you had his legs.
You're close.
Hey!
Judge says that's all right.
Without the hair.
I shave him.
Good luck.
Good looks, all right. He said if you had his brains, you'd be perfect.
Oh, you got no brains, you know. Haven't got any to give, don't you know?
He'll probably say if I had his, his wit, you know.
Wit.
Oh.
He said,
The mouse.
oh, mouth.
He said if you talk, we could sit and talk for hours.
Couple things about
We could talk and
We'll be right back to the
talk.
wives, and we'll see how well they predict what their husbands will say on the Newlywed Game in just a moment. But first, today's winning couples. Here's that winning fellow, Johnny Jacobs, with news about the special gifts that will be donated in their names. John?
Thank you, Bob. In the name of today's couples, the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles will receive an assortment of Costco products, including Costco's baby carrier, the sturdy new baby carrier in the Morning Glory pattern. Remember, you can count on Costco for quality. And the children will love their easy-to-eat bit of chocolate. 6 delicious pieces in every bar, 6 individual convenient-sized chocolatey chews. Bit of chocolate has real chocolatey taste. And the Children's Hospital will also receive a wardrobe of Spencer's infants wear. Everything from creepers to sleepers, sacks to suits, made in the USA with the highest of standards. Spencer's. And here are Mother Goose Shoes, one of America's fastest-growing quality and value brands for shoes. Mother Goose Shoes for growing feet. In the name of our second-place winning couple, the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles will receive this fine color television set from the famous Spiegel Catalog Company with over 50,000 quality items providing value, selection, and savings. Spiegel, Chicago, Illinois. And from the famous Tappan full line of kitchen appliances. They'll also receive the new Tappan 3-door refrigerator freezer, 2 separate freezer sections, newly designed interiors, roll-out wheels. Tappan kitchen appliances since 1881. Now back to Bob Eubanks for today's winning alumni couple.
All right, John, thank you very much. Now, ladies, it's your turn to predict what your husbands will say, and remember, each of these questions will now be worth 10 points. Question 1, girls, what will your husband say is his favorite place to dream about? And be specific, Stella.
His favorite place to dream about, oh, gee whiz, maybe Hawaii.
Hawaii. That's specific enough, judges? Just Hawaii?
Oh.
Okay, Maud?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, Bev?
Anywhere that there's a boat race going on.
Where would that be?
Lake Havasu.
Lake Havasu. Bear, I'm on your side now.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Probably Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. All right, last of our 10-point questions. Girls, think carefully. What will your husband say was the last thing he did in bed that usually is done outdoors? It's the last thing he did in bed, Maud, that is usually done outdoors?
Well, I would say snore because it does a lot of that, but that wouldn't be outdoors,
No,
maybe.
wouldn't.
Riding a bicycle.
He rode a bicycle in bed. I guess that keeps a guy from walking in his sleep. Bev?
He snores so loud he should be in a barn, so I'll say snoring.
He snored in bed. Vera? Last thing he did in bed he should have done outdoors.
Everything, but probably wrestled.
He wrestled.
Mm-hmm. He does that a lot.
He does. Stella?
Well, the thing my husband does in bed that he should do outdoors, he won't believe because he wrestles with our dog in bed, but he thinks our dog is his son, so he doesn't think it should be done
He wrestled with the dog in bed.
In bed, right.
No kidding.
No kidding.
25-point bonus question, girls. In what month will your husband say you and he went to a beach together for the first time? In what month did you and he go to a beach together for the first time? Bev?
It was a long time ago. I think it was probably August.
August. Vera?
Probably, let's see, it has to be during the summer, probably June.
June. Stella?
I'll say July.
July. Maud?
November.
November. Ladies, thank you very much for your answers. Back with the husbands to compare answers on the Newlywed Game in just a moment. Yeah, well, your wives have predicted what you will say. And remember, these questions will now be worth 10 points. Here's question 1. Gentlemen, what is your favorite place to dream about? And be specific. Wesley, what's your favorite place to dream about?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Las
She said it would be
Vegas.
Las Vegas.
I love the gambling. That's good.
Alan, what's your favorite place to dream about?
Well, I dream all the time, and about the only thing I really dream about is boat.
What's your favorite place?
Place? The river.
What river?
Colorado River.
Colorado River. She said it's Lake Havasu.
It's right. I mean, it's on the river. Aren't you going to ask the judges?
You want me to ask the judge something?
Yeah.
What do you want me to ask him?
Well, that has to be right, because... Like,
Judge, the lady says that has to be right. Now, what do you say, Judge? That wasn't right.
Well, we meant the same.
Maurice?
Ada, Oklahoma.
Ada, Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's where I met her.
Is that where you met her?
And you dream about it?
Yeah.
What was she doing when you met her?
Oh, she called me up and asked me for a date.
Oh.
No.
Don't believe it. Don't believe
No,
it.
there was another lady there that we both knew, see.
Yes.
And
Blind
she was
date?
from California.
Oh, I see. She
And-
said your favorite place to dream about. Maurice is top card for him, please. Hang on to the other one. That's the one, right there. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Dream about.
Huh, Bob?
It's beautiful. You let me go forth to give me time to think, and nothing goes through my mind until they said Las Vegas. 7-Eleven.
Go get
Las
it.
Vegas.
Dad, you love to gamble in Hawaii.
Oh. 7-Eleven. Seven.
All the time. You just dream about Hawaii.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, here's
Vegas.
I got another question here.
For me or what?
Oh, for all of you.
Oh.
You ready? Here it is. For 10 points, gentlemen. What was the last thing you did in bed that usually is done outdoors? Oh. Hey, Alan, let's start with you this time. The last thing you did in bed that's usually done outdoors?
And this
Well-
show can be censored, you know?
Well, before we were married, it was always done outdoors.
How come you're not laughing now, Alan?
It's not going to be done anywhere anymore.
What's your answer?
That's it.
I can't take that one. Give me another one. Gee whiz. Oh, yeah.
There's only one other thing, is sleep.
Sleep. All right, she said it was, you snored.
I couldn't say it either.
Is he always in a bad mood like this?
Yeah, most of the time.
Maurice?
Hug her up tight.
You what?
Hug her up tight.
You hugged her?
Oh, that's not outdoors.
Well, both places.
It should be outdoors.
She said the last thing you did in bed, you should have done out. You rode a bicycle in bed.
He doesn't know when he's riding a bicycle or snoring or hugging up. He doesn't know
He
that.
doesn't know? He doesn't know the difference between riding a bicycle and hugging up? Well, there's no wonder he doesn't have any points. Darn. Stella?
No, Bob.
I'm Bob.
I'm Bob.
I'm Bob. Okay, Bob.
I'm glad you gave me lots of time.
I gave you 3 husbands
Right,
and 1
that's
wife.
beautiful. That's what I love about you. Give me that 4th chance. So I can't really say it. So the only thing I can say with my wits are shot is the perfect execution of my body. What's the card?
I assume what the judge means. Oh, you wrestled
the dog. You're always complaining about what I'm doing. I chased her. Where we ran around in the house, I chased her in the house.
She said what you did was you wrestled.
That's the same thing.
You don't wrestle outside.
Back to the 25-point bonus question to see which couple will win the grand prize for the charity in just a moment. The 25-point bonus question for 25 points. Gentlemen, in what month did you and your wife go to a beach together for the first time? Couple 1, Maurice and Maud, with 0. 25, give you 25. Maurice?
That was in February.
February. She said it was the month of November. Couple number 2, Bob and Stella, with 0. 25, give you 25. Bob?
Never.
Never?
No, we haven't been to the
Never.
beach.
She said it was the month of July. Couple number 4, Alan and Bev with 5. 25, give you 30. Alan?
I have to say June.
June. She said the month of August. Couple number 3, Wesley and Barrow, 15. 25, give you 40. Wesley?
July.
July. She said it was the month of June, but you've got 15 points. So Wesley and Barra, you're our grand prize winners today. And now, Wesley and Barra, here's something special for you. We know that in keeping with the holiday spirit, you've asked us to donate your grand prize to your favorite charity, the City of Hope. And that means that they'll be receiving in your name a check for $1,000. Before we close, I want to thank all of our special couples for coming down to be with us today, for playing the Newlywed Game, not for themselves, but for their charity. Now, on behalf of our entire staff and crew, let us take this opportunity to wish you a very happy holiday.
Mr. Roper needs to compete. Mr. Howell needs to taunt. Come on. And some stars need to take a deep breath.
I'm going to pass out this.
The feuding in Hollywood just got a lot more interesting. So let the finger-pointing begin as your favorite stars don their battle attire for Celebrity Family Feud. And it's Richard's job to make sure everyone plays nice. Watch Celebrity Family Feud weeknights at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.
The Newlywed Game is a Chuck Ferris production.
About?
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Las
She said it would be
Vegas. I love
Las Vegas. Alan, what's your favorite place to dream about?
Well, I dream all the time, and about the only thing I really dream about is boat.
What's your favorite place?
Place? The river.
What river?
Colorado River.
Colorado River. She said it's Lake Havasu.
It's right. I mean, it's on the river. Aren't you going to ask the judges?
You want me to ask the judge something?
Yeah.
What do you want me to ask him?
Well, that has to be right, because Lake
Judge,
Havasu
the lady
is on
says
the
that has to be right. Now, what do you say, Judge? That wasn't right.
Well, we meant the same.
Maurice?
Ada, Oklahoma.
Ada, Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's where I met her.
Is that where you met her?
And you dream about it?
Yeah.
What was she doing when you met her?
Oh, she called me up and asked me for a date.
Oh.
Don't believe it. Don't believe it.
No, there was another lady there that we both knew, see.
Yes.
And
Blind
she
date?
was from California.
Oh, I see. She said your favorite place to dream about, Maurice, is top card for him, please. Hang on to the other one. That's the one, right there. Las Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Dream about.